Hi everyone. My name is Sprite the Femboy, and last night somebody tried twice to break into my room. Uh, I was ready to fight and all that, but I called 911, and 911 hung up in my face multiple times, twice actually, and the person who I thought was a friend when I called them, they didn't respond. So I this was supposed to be like a wee kind of fun, excited video, and I guess it is. But so I'm also opening a Femboy coffee shop in West Hollywood, California. I live in Los Angeles, and I was illegally evicted earlier this year due to an ex. If you go look at my Blue Sky, I don't really hang out on Blue Sky very often, but all that information's on there, and he is a model, and I would not say well known, but I mean he's there. And he also stalked me for 7 months. And all the restraining orders and all that shit were denied, despite there being video evidence. So, filed a lawsuit and then had some biased judges, and those are matters that I have to take care of. Be that as it may, moving on, I have I have to stabilize myself. I'm a young man. I'm in college, and I femboys are becoming more mainstream, and I decided that I wanted a Femboy coffee shop. So, uh, before you go and do all that, because I don't haven't really prepared a script and actually have to get out and go to work right now. This is Astro. This is my little boy. Because Femboys, we all seem to have cats for some reason. But um, my Venmo is clouds and constellations. CONSTELLATIONS. And my Venmo is Clouds Constellations. My Cash App is Lumen, LUM is in money, E is in Edward, N is in nice, lit, like is lit, clouds, CLOUD is in dance, S is in sunlight. Because it's not safe for me to stay here. Also, tomorrow morning I'll be on concrete, literally, and I have nothing left. When I was illegally evicted, I had everything is locked in that house. I cannot get to it. I have to wait for court, and a whole bunch of other things. So I've been living in hotels. I lived outside. Somebody was, I thought, generous enough in the beginning to pay for me to stay in like a hotel, but turns out there were some strings attached to that. When I called them last night, begging, for help, saying please come get me, they weaponized their trauma, which I have no fucking interest in. They're 40 plus. I don't talk to people that are 40 plus, usually because of that, unless they're nice and stable. And they tried to use that against me, and I was like, you know what? I gotta go. I can't do this. I was like, I've been working on this. I'm physically getting ready to go and sell coffee, like right now. Well, not sell it, but um, give people coffee in exchange for a donation, because legally I can't sell anything without a permit. But it is not against the law to accept donations, and I do have my hair pulled back in a ponytail. Look how cute it is. Yay. So I was able to do that, but I've been, going out and asking for donations, which hotels in Los Angeles can easily run about $100 a night, and that's the cheap, shitty ones. So imagine going to do that every night for a month and a half, and I had to do it every day. It wore my body out, and I had to. I lost 3 semesters of school. I'm studying to be an astronaut, and I'm studying to be a lawyer, and a few other things. So, femboycoffee.com, that's the website. I just designed it, and so we keep, because who the fuck doesn't want like a cute little femboys like walking around and be like, ooh, we're serving you coffee. But I do need support to make sure I have a safe place to go tomorrow with my cat, my little boy, and you know, at least $200 or $300. So the GoFundMe, because Indiegogo actually takes a while to set up, because I'm also working on an anime called Boys Club, and it takes at minimum 10 days to set it up. So um, please help me have a place to stay tomorrow, because I stayed one more night because I didn't have anywhere else to go. But yeah, so the person, they discharged a taser outside of my room. Like they were clowning like off in like the alley between like the hotel and the building next door. And I told him, I was like, hey man, you gotta go. Like I will dump hot water you fucking ass. The hotel is unattended. It's one of those places where you use a door code to get in, and then you have like a which is electronic. It's really not that difficult to figure out how to do shit like that. And then they popped off the like the, the little cap that goes over the people, and they put a Sharpie on it, and then they left and they came and dotted it again, and they discharged their taser. Now I'm ready to fight. I'm gonna flatten you. I'm not fucking scared of you. However, I didn't work yesterday, which made me go out and solicit donations to pay for my room, get ready for school again next semester, because I should have actually been graduating and I would have been taking the bar exam next year, but that's not happening um, with him. But I didn't want to leave him here while I ran across the street. So, to go get some food and stuff. So, um, I'm really sad that this isn't like my happy, sparkly Femboy coffee video like I wanted it to be. But I'm also not about to sit here and pretend to be all happy and goofy and sparkly when that's just not what's going on in my life. The fact of the matter is that I'm a young person in college struggling because I don't have family and friends to help me. And Femboy Coffee is going to be a lot more than just coffee. It's also going to be a safe space for people to come to. I don't want to be taken advantage of, and I'm not going to tolerate it. So visit femboycoffee.com or femboycoffeecompany.com, although I haven't set that one up, so if you go there, it'll just be a park page. But femboycoffee.com is just going to be the website that's going to direct you to the GoFundMe. But I am begging for support, donations from very generous strangers, because at 11 o'clock tomorrow, that's it. I'm out of money. Donald Trump fucked up financial aid. It leaves young people like me struggling, and just even like $200 or $300 would really be helpful. And I'm gonna hire cute little femboys to like walk around in cute, tight little outfits, or whatever outfits they want to wear. Because being a femboy doesn't mean always being sexy. It just means being a feminine boy. It means being whatever femininity that you identify with. It's you being the most feminine version of yourself, because I like thigh highs and stuff, but I ironically liked that before I came out as a femboy last summer. So again, my Venmo is clouds and constellations. I'll put it on this video, and my um, Cash App is lumenlitclouds. LUM is in money, E is in Edward, and is in nice clouds. CLOUDS. They're all space themed, and Sprite the Femboy has all my links and all the ways to contact me. And I'm also on FetLife, but the inbox is closed because I don't want messages from like minors. I decided a long time ago that before I became an influencer, that I was going to be a responsible influencer, and I had my like DMs open on TikTok for a while, but when I started getting messages from minors saying, "Oh my God, you're so hot, you're so cute, you're so single," or like I'm so single, I was like, okay, no, I can't do this, because adults are supposed to date other adults, not kids. So I'm happy to be like I'm like an older femboy, so like I want to make sure that the baby femmes, that's what I call them, I want to make sure that they're safe, you know. And having a little coffee shop to come and sit at, that's a start. So, anyways, um, thank you. And any other money that I get is going to go to my education. Right now, it's housing. I literally had to cancel a housing tour today. I didn't have enough money, and then I'm dealing with the police and an investigation. Like, the guy was like banging at my door. There was another one banging at the door. There's no security at these like hotels in Los Angeles that have like key codes and kiosks, and so anybody can come in, and it's easy to just walk in when somebody comes in, or it's easy to just bypass the system because it's electronic. I digress. Thank you for your support. Again, if you see this video, I really I do need help. I don't have a problem asking for help. Just not with strings attached, because that happens to a lot of young people, older people who try to like indoctrinate or use them. And bitch, I'm not about to do that. So, Femboy Coffee, and thank you again. My Venmo is clouds and constellations, and my Cash App is lumenlitclouds, and that's for me and Astro. Even if it's just $300, that's enough to stay somewhere and have a Lyft or an Uber or whatever, a rideshare, because I don't have a lot of stuff, but I have a lot of things that are like kind of heavier, like more than what one person can carry. So, um, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I will see you beautifuls later. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you, Sunshines. I very much appreciate your support. Merry Christmas. Okay, I'll put you down.